Okay guys, so here is a funny story because that's a Samyang 135 f1.8 as you can see right now, and I mounted it on a Sony A7C. And the story is because I sold that one I think maybe 3 days ago, and I had a lot of plans about Samyang 135 to do on YouTube for you, and it was lying in my closet. I didn't use it at least, and I decided to sell it, and I sold it few days ago. And suddenly, just 1 day later, the next one, Samyang 135, comes into my hands. I bought it because there was a nice deal on a look at the local marketplace, so I decided to buy, and today I will take it. As you can see, there are horses in the back, and I'm going to shoot some horses today with this lens. Maybe I will shoot also some people riding horses, so that's the plan for today. I don't know how it's going to look like, but we will test and we will see what we can get with that lens. And I will tell you at the beginning that it's not going to be any photo shoot, some legit photo shoot when we are placing a model and the horse in the place. It will be just random shooting, me standing in some place and trying to catch some nice moments for this situation. Okay, that's it. Let's go to the place and let's see what we can get with that setup. Alright, look at this beautiful guy. How do you think? Is going to eat it? Yeah, buddy. That's it. Okay, and right now I'm already on a place where the shootings are gonna to happen today. This is the place where I have to stay for the whole time, so that's one of the major limitation, that I have to stand in a one place. And as you could see, the horses are running all the time, and it's going to run behind my lens, so it's also not easy job. And at the same time, I have to say that there was a very it was a very dark place, and even it was 1.8, I have to bump up that ISO very much, because I had to put the shutter speed around 100 over 1 over 500 to don't have a blurry person or horses. So I tried something like 1 over 200, but it was not enough and it was still blurred a little bit. So I found that 1 over 500 was the golden spot, and I have to bump up that ISO even at 3000 or maybe a little bit higher, and it was still very dark shot. So I decided to make it a little bit brighter in post-production. So yes, that shots are edited a little bit, and it's mainly brighten up, and a little bit of temperature, I made them more warm. So that's the case. And I think that in this situation, when I have to stay in a one place only and waiting all the time that somebody will appear in my lens, it would be much better to have something like 70 to 200 f2.8. It like a zoom lens. It would be even a much better decision to use, and it would be easier to make some nice shot. and in this dark situation autofocus was a little bit struggling sometimes, but at least it was kind of good. And when I was in a better light conditions like here, there was no problem with that, and the level of sharpness and details are just amazing. So I think that in terms of sharpness there is nothing to complain about this lens. So Samyang 135 f1.8 made a really good job in this situation. And I was in this place around 20, maybe 30 minutes. So after that I decided that it was a little bit not enough. So after coming back home I decided to test more a little bit with some products. And as you can see, it even cooperate with eye autofocus. It was in this situation Sony E1, and look at this, how great autofocus is working in this situation. It was point autofocus ZV-E1, and that's looking great. Also the Samyang 135 works pretty well with ZV-E1 and animal eye detection, as you can see right now. And this is one of my rabbit called Candy. So yeah, that's it. And here is my another one guy. It's a Vincent, and as you can see it's also so sticky to this animal eye, so have also no problem with that. One more shot and you can see that even if the head is not visible, it still detects the animal, and Samyang of course works with it. So I think that it's kind of good lens. And at the end I will show you some few shots of like a product shots, and look at this level of sharpness and details. So I think guys that if you are thinking about Samyang 135mm f1.8, I think that it's very hard to complain about anything about this lens. Thank you for watching guys, see ya.